What's up, everybody? Welcome to the weekly hangout. No Pod Just Cash show. This evening, we're going to talk about a few topics. Maybe two today. We're going to talk about Ayesha Curry and some of her issues and things that's going on in the world. And also, the main topic of the evening is women don't let men be men. Why don't y'all come and hang out with us? Let's discuss it. Let's get into it.
Get it, 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 hey, get it, get it, get it, hey, get it, get it, get it, get it, yeah, get it, get it on my soul. Ain't no letting up.
And we're here, with the weekly crew show. What you got, man?
So much, man, just chilling.
All right, then we got the production of all production management, Mike N.O. What you got?
Man, ain't that dog? Just enjoying this amazing weather, bro.
And as always, we got the Nas Whisperer. L, what's going on?
Happy Thursday, everybody.
Oh, yeah, it's happy Thursday, y'all. So, hey, all right. So, what's been going on around the web is Killer Mike has made a few comments toward Ayesha Curry, and Steph had to step in to kind of defend his wife on some topics, basically saying, Killer Mike feels like she's a little jealous of his fame and fortune, and he's looking at it as, he's never put you in the shadow. You can stand out and do your own thing. You're rich, you're famous, just like he is. Just enjoy the life. So we're gonna dig into it, man. So we're gonna make this like a round table discussion. I ain't gonna call out no name. We just go feel free and jump in. What you got?
Hey, man.
Y'all funny. Y'all funny, boy.
Hey, man. I say first and foremost, man, if somebody coming at your wife, I don't give a damn, bro. You gotta chime in, man. You gotta defend your wife, no matter what. I don't even care. My first instinct gonna be now, whatever. I'm in defensive mode. What goes on after that, gonna go down after that. But yeah, I'm defending my boo thing.
All right. Even though, do you think it's some validity to what he's saying?
No.
No?
No. I don't get jealousy from Ayesha Curry. She was on a podcast. They asked her a question. She answered the question.
Mm-hmm.
And she talked about how she was under the impression that he was going to be a high school basketball coach, right? Mm-hmm. And she was going to do her thing, this, that, and the third. She had no idea that his career was going to take this trajectory. So I don't think she's jealous of anything. Why, I don't even get a jealous streak from her about that. I think she's proud of him. She's proud to be his wife, to be the mother of his children. So I think he kind of went a little too far with that. I didn't get that at all.
Well, I think it goes two ways. I think it's two-folded with this. As I watched the interview, she talked about how they met. She talked about him being in college. And there's some things I heard that kind of had me understand that she should have known that he was going to be there. And yeah, maybe he wanted to be a high school ball player. Coach or whatever. But she talked about when he asked her to marry him, they was at the age of 22 years old. And she was like, she was hoping somebody would be like, no, y'all too young to still, to get married. But her family pushed her. They said, no, you need to marry him. Because she talked about how she was living in LA at the time while he was still in North Carolina. And she talked about how when he went to some camps out there, he wanted her to come see him, but she couldn't because she talked about how high it was. I just think if we look deep into it, I think it's sometimes the parents are like, girl, you hit a golden ticket.
He is a little light. He is a little golden.
But how did they get that? How did they get that? Because he wasn't a top recruit for going into college.
That's not true.
No, it's not true.
That's not true.
From high school to college?
He chose to go to Davidson,
mm-hmm.
which is where he went, because they recruited him the most. Other schools wanted him, but he went to Davidson because it was close to home, and other schools wanted him, but he went there because he knew he was gonna start. Got to remember, he was a small point guard at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And just to add on to that, he did try to go to his dad's alma mater, Virginia Tech, but because Davidson recruited him at the age of, I think, ninth grade.
School. Yeah.
He was in ninth grade when he got recruited by Davidson.
Yeah.
He just showed Davidson because they was the first ones to come at him.
And this young man singly. Now, remember, she said she wasn't watching ball like that.
Nah, she wasn't watching no ball.
But her parents were watching because this man single-handedly took them to the NCAA tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Davidson.
To the Final Four.
That school, I don't know how many times they've been, but I know it was like maybe one of the first times they ever been. He single-handedly did that. So you had to know he had some kind of skills to do that.
So y'all are saying he was a top recruit from high school to college. I just want to make sure I'm clear on that.
Just because of his dad, because his dad was like a great three-point shooter.
Mm-hmm.
Just like him. He's a better three-point shooter, to be honest. He's way better. But yeah, it's kind of like the credentials, the pedigree of who he is. But yeah, he was quite, recruited, especially after what he did in high school. And then especially when he did in college, it was like this dude is going pro.
And what he did was he chose a school, even though it wasn't the ideal school for most top recruits, but he went somewhere where he knew he was gonna play right off the rip.
Right off the rip.
All the other schools that wanted him, he wasn't gonna be able to start. But he went somewhere where he knew he was gonna start because they didn't have a 5-star player, a blue chip player. I'm sorry, they don't call basketball player 5-star. They call it blue chip. Am I right, Smoke?
Yes.
And he came in and he started off the rip and he took them all the way to the national. So he got national eyes on him. So then when he got drafted by Golden State, he was a first rounder.
Mm-hmm.
So you had to know somewhere.
You got to know something.
Right. But see, I guess that was my point. That was my point was I wasn't understanding he was a top recruit from high school to college, because my thing is, if he's not a top recruit for them, how was she supposed to know?
Well, her disclaimer was, go ahead, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, now when he got to college and made some some moves, yeah, that might have been a little different. But they're young loves. You know what I mean? They started in high school, right? Or maybe even younger than that. I don't know.
They never dated.
So how is she supposed to know what he's supposed to end up doing?
They never dated in high school. They were friends.
Okay.
And
well,
her disclaimer was because she had so much other stuff going on. She didn't pay attention to sports in high school.
Mm-hmm.
So she was like, she really didn't know that he was that as good as they say he was. Mm-hmm. She didn't pay attention to sports like that. So when she left and moved to Los Angeles, and he's still in North Carolina, she don't watch sports. That's how I said. Yeah. That's what she said. She said she don't watch sports, so she don't know. She really don't know what it is that he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
But there was that moment where he had to decide whether he was going to go to the NBA or stay in college.
Come on, man.
If your man that you don't think was going to ever be an NBA ball player or star telling you
the fact that he had a choice.
Telling you, babe, I don't know what to do.
Basketball coach.
She said
right.
She said this in her interview. He said to her, I don't know what to do. She told him, stay in college. But he ended up choosing going to the NBA because he came out of college early. But he finished and got his college degree while he was playing NBA ball. But you had to know, if he had that option to come out early, there had to be something about it. Everybody don't come out early.
A lot of fanfare around the school, man.
Well,
the school paper. Really.
I'm just saying. You
make a good point.
A lot of times, some women would like to say they didn't know this, they didn't know that.
Oh yeah, play it to the left.
But you might have knew it. Now, I'm not discrediting her about wanting to have her own career. That is fine. That's cool. You wanted your own career, but you knew this man because I'm pretty sure her daddy said, "No, you finna marry him at 22."
Oh yeah.
Hey, he did the one from what's that movie there?
Yeah, you finna marry him.
He has his
What?
own money.
Oh yeah.
She said
Coming-
herself she
coming
could
to
not
America.
believe.
Go to America.
She could not believe that nobody stepped in and said, "Y'all too young for this."
I'm
She
John
said her
Amos right
parents
now.
were like,
Mhm.
"No, we're gonna be there for y'all. We happy. You found love."
But,
No, he
but
didn't say
see,
that.
you-
He
you-
said, "Ooh, baby, you did it. You struck it this time, girl. You did it this time."
Like on Coming to America.
Right.
On Coming to America. He got his own money.
He got his own money.
He's a prince.
He's the prince of basketball.
Dad been knew. Dad had cutouts on his in his man cave. You know what I'm saying? Dad,
Yes,
Dad knew
sir.
exactly
And
what
you know-
time it was,
and you
bro.
know the
He already got
every
his
daddy-
jersey frames ready.
Right,
Right,
You know,
you know?
and every
I
daddy
want
and
every
brother-
color y'all get.
You know,
Exactly,
every
bro.
daddy get a man a harder time. He just came in. Come on in, boy. Hey, her
Yeah.
bedroom upstairs. Go on up there.
But Sho, you said something you alluded to the fact that she said she didn't think he was going to be an NBA star, and I think, or NBA player, whatever. And it's not that she didn't think he could do it. I think she just didn't know that was in the realm of possibilities.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like she was saying, you told me you wanted to be a high school basketball coach. Cool. I love you just for even having that dream. I want to go do this dream. She didn't know that was a possibility. So I think that is where we kind of differ a little bit.
I got a question.
Go for it.
I got a question, El.
Oh, it's
You
not
dating this guy. He plays, let's say, baseball. And he's slapping home runs like it ain't nothing in high school. But you don't know nothing about it because all you know is you want to go in healthcare. You know, you want to be a nurse practitioner or something. So you worried about your career. And the whole time y'all just friends in high school. Then y'all reconnect later on.
Mhm.
You up in Marietta. And he down in Florida somewhere. And he tell you, I got a chance to come straight out of high school to play for the Atlanta Braves. What you think I ought to do? You think I need to go to college? Because I'm getting
No.
recruited. Do you think I need to go to Atlanta Braves?
Braves all day.
So-
you always pick
Right. Braves all day. So
whoever
my
the team
point
is, because you
is-
only have a finite amount of time to play.
Right. And my point, well, no, you know, baseball got some longevity, but
Well, I'm saying sports as a whole.
correct.
Mhm.
If they want you, you need
Correct.
to go.
So if you telling your man to go play baseball,
Right.
let's look at her man telling her, I got a chance to go to the NBA. I don't know what to do. Remember, they had that discussion before he decided to go into the draft.
Mhm.
You didn't, nothing clicked in your head. Dang, he must be pretty good. If he finna leave college early,
Once
But-
again, if the
What
option
I'm
it
is
must be
saying
something. Must be
what I'm
something.
saying is,
You know what I'm saying?
she knew then he was in college then.
They weren't
She
married
might have
yet, though.
known then. Hold on a second. She might have known then, but maybe not when they were in high school. I'm sure some clicked later, but maybe
You know.
not when he was talking about he wanted to be a high school
You
basketball
know what,
coach.
man? I gotta go.
You know, hold up, you know, what's
Yes,
your
sir.
word, you know? What that sound like to you, you know?
hogwash. Come on, man.
I'm confused.
She knew the potential. I
There's
think she
no
knew the
way-
potential of that boy.
I mean, El, I get what you're trying to say, but there's no way you cannot think that there's a possibility that something has to be special about this young man. If he decided to leave a small school to go to the NBA,
I'm not
he's
saying
not
she
leaving.
didn't know
He's not
then.
leaving UConn. He's not
I'm
leaving
not-
UCLA.
Okay, you keep missing my point. I'm not saying she didn't know then. College,
That's
fine,
the way she
yes,
sounded in
I
there.
get it.
That way she
I'm
sounded.
talking about high school.
Because she told him
When
to
we're-
stay in
when-
college.
Say it again.
I said she told him to stay in college. So I don't
Well, yeah,
know.
that was a bad decision because she was probably a little ill-informed on how this thing works.
Now I'm gonna play a little devil's advocate right quick.
He said,
Now,
cheese.
why would she tell him to stay in school when he can go off and make millions of dollars? But then stuff in the tabloids come out that she's like being, it's hard being in the shadow of an athlete star.
Right.
It probably is.
Well, it's supposed to be.
I mean,
But
I
she
get
didn't
it.
necessarily. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I mean, I get it if you have aspirations of doing something on your own. I get it. That
And
would be hard.
She's a chef.
Yeah, but you still young.
But you're not.
But also, but when you
you're
start
not
talking about the shadows, right? So let's
Mm-hmm.
say your daddy was a garbage truck driver, and his friends jumped off the back. His wife at home, your mama, was living in the shadow of the garbage truck man. That's a different kind of shadow.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying? It's a different shadow, bro. Like the shadow of the
Dust.
garbage man. Y'all pinching pennies and trying to figure out what the next move gonna be. Trying to keep the lights on. That's one shadow. But when you're in the shadow of a freaking superstar, and I don't know, maybe it's just me. I think I would be like, it's not a bad shadow to be in. Like in my shadow, I got butlers and maids, and I got drivers. I got this crazy bank account. I'm traveling like crazy, taking great care of my kids. I'm just saying it's not a bad. I don't.
You got his
know,
babies,
man. Like that's a great
carrying
shadow
the
to
name.
be in. You know what I mean? That's a pretty good shadow. That's all I'm saying.
And I'm a little concerned about. So when did you realize he was as good as he is? Because when he came in as a rookie, he was lighting it up. Now, of course, he was on a bad team, but he was lighting it up as a rookie. So I don't know. I don't know when she realized it or when she realized she was about to be in his shadow.
Yeah, and I think that's just something, I think she has to admit that a little bit, like, hey, I might be a little envious or whatever, and it's okay. But at the same time, you reaping the benefits.
I don't think this girl is envious. I think
But she said a few things.
Let her finish.
Well, I just think she's had her own. She's of course had her own aspirations, hopes, and dreams. I'm sure some of them have had to fall by the wayside, or she had to put over here to support his career because she started popping out babies. So in order for him to have his NBA career, she's kind of got to do X, Y, and Z. So I don't think it's jealousy at all. I think she's proud of him, but I just think she has a voice. She has opinions. She goes on podcasts. People ask her questions. Is she not supposed to answer these questions? Is she not supposed to tell you how she feels?
Nobody said that.
I'm about to say it.
Well, no,
But
because they get upset when she voices her opinions on things. Maybe she just needs to hush and stand by her man. That's my point.
I don't think none of us have said that about her. But what I do have a problem with sometimes, I do think that sometimes some women, especially those who are in that lifestyle, consistently want to play the victim when you're living a lifestyle of a lot of women wish they could. And I get it. There's nothing wrong with wanting to have your own independence and want to be able to be known for what you could do. Because women do get a bad rap who marry superstar athletes and they just sitting there holding the bag. But she did say she spent the most money out of both of them. She'll have a problem doing that. She don't
do anything.
I'm just saying.
That has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now.
I'm just saying.
That has nothing to do.
And this ain't got to do with her career money.
No, that's
what I'm saying.
Where did that even come from?
She made the big purchase. The rock she had on her finger. Did you see the part where she said she bought that herself?
Okay.
That's her ring right here.
Oh, come on now. Let's be fair now. That's
her ring right here.
That's her ring right there.
That's her ring right here. Yeah.
He didn't do it.
Strong.
Boy, look at here.
But it's like this. It's like this.
People just drag her unnecessarily.
Like 20 carats.
No, I don't think nobody actually drag her. But
no, not you guys. Not you guys. I'm saying social media.
Well,
they
here's the
drag
reason why. So it's kind of like to me. I talk to my family a lot. It's time to take accountability. We can't keep high or trying to sweep the up under the rug. The thing is, you got a woman like Savannah James, same predicament she in, but it's how she carries herself in a different way. And even when she is being seen in the public, people are like, "Dang man, that girl fly. Hey man, Savannah's a real deal. She's this and this." But then when you see Aisha, they're like looking at her like, look at her. She's like upset because her husband is famous and she's not.
That's not why she's up. First of all, we're assuming she's upset. Second of all, we're assuming
I'm saying no. I'm just saying what social.
Her husband is famous and she's not.
Wait, man, but listen, this is what social. I'm just quoting what social media is saying. I'm not saying what we're saying. I'm saying what social media is saying. So you do. It is a way you carry yourself. You got Gabrielle Union.
Yeah, that's not the same because she was already famous. But what I'm saying,
she got her own bag. But go ahead.
Yeah, and I want to say something about Savannah. I love me some Savannah James. I love me some LeBron James. But we are not going to sit and compare two Black women like that. They move differently. Savannah gonna move like this. Aisha gonna move like that. I'm sorry.
He enjoying the bag.
Okay, whatever. I'm just saying that we cannot compare them. They have two different personalities. Savannah might want to be low key. Aisha might want to do the podcast. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm glad you said that. Because I saw a video of her. I can't remember the name of the show. I don't know if it was The View. One of them shows with other women on there. Somebody brought out a half-naked man with drinks. She doing this. Oh my God. What you putting your ring off for? What you putting your ring off for?
Yeah,
Aisha Curry.
I did see that video. Yes.
Huh? What'd you say? Ed?
AI.
No, I wasn't AI. No, it wasn't AI. No. It wasn't AI. It was before AI.
I see taking off her ring. This
was before. Okay, I want somebody, please, if y'all don't mind, find that and send that to me.
Yeah, like was she intrigued? Was she intrigued?
You know what? Excited, dog.
She was excited.
Let's find the video. I need to see this.
We'll find the video.
I'm trying to think. I don't think it was The View because they wouldn't show that on ABC, but it was one of the other shows, and it was a woman show. It could have been like one of them shows that came on the E! Network or something like that. But yeah, I do recall seeing that.
Well, we can't verify it right now, so.
It's coming.
Thank you.
Right.
Oh yeah, it's coming.
I appreciate it.
I just found it.
All right, so here's the next.
Make sure this is it.
Okay, go ahead then.
Go ahead, bro.
Meanwhile, while show doing that right now, we're gonna dig into something else. The main ingredient or the main course of this meal tonight, which is women don't let men be men. Now, just to kind of go into it for the audience to understand, the idea is a sentiment rooted in involving gender roles and perceived negative effects of changing relationship dynamics. So the question I'm gonna ask is do y'all really think, I'm gonna just, kind of feed y'all a little bit. Do y'all think contradicting expectations could be a problem?
All right, so we talking about women, and then we only got one right here. So, well,
it's for everybody because
you're packing the most estrogen here. Yeah, you got the uterus here. We're gonna
So
no way. Wow. That's it, right? Yeah, estrogen. That's the
anatomy.
Yeah, we gotta go to the anatomy. Yeah, you're talking about because it's about women not allowing men.
Yeah, and we're just definitely not gonna be a gang on, but we'll really try to educate the audience as well. Getting from all perspectives.
She rubbing that forehead, y'all. I'm telling you.
No, I just would like an example of how, because you all are men,
right? Okay, so I can tell you
if you feel this way, how women.
Okay, so
don't like men.
Okay, so I can start it out. So sometimes we receive like this is based on from women. Sometimes we receive conflicting messages about how we should behave as men.
2 joke minimum.
No.
Conflicting messages. So what? One minute we say what, and the next minute we say what?
Well, you have some women that has a traditional way they want to see things, and then you have them, traditional. I guess women like traditional masculine traits, like being strong and independent. And then some women want it the opposite way, which then they want to pick and choose at times when they want it. So, contradictory expectations. Do you believe that's
Well,
possible?
I think women want a multifaceted man. What's wrong with that? Meaning what he just said, there's times when we want masculinity, what you call it earlier, the tree chopper.
Tree chopper.
We want that. There's scenarios where that's necessary.
Mm-hmm.
But then also we want somebody that does show sensitivity. That's okay too. What's wrong with having somebody that's a little bit well-rounded and not just one way all the time, but depending on the situation, what's needed in the situation is how that man is.
I get that too. But then we jump into the roles, roles of the roles. Like as we say, traditional men, we cut the grass. Women stay in the kitchen and cook them. But now you have today's relationships where, hey, man is the cook, the woman don't cook. But then also
the man don't go to work.
She cutting no grass.
We say relationship.
Oh,
we
wow.
say relationship. So this ain't got nothing to do with your boyfriend. What you allow your boyfriend to do.
I didn't say that about. I said the man don't work.
Oh, there the man works. The man works.
Okay.
This scenario here, the man works. So the man.
In this scenario, okay.
Yeah, in this scenario, this man working. He cook. He clean, as well as what the woman do. But then at the same time, when situations come up, I expect you to be the man. But at the same time, you want to be by my side, or you want to be in my ear, telling me what we should be doing.
So I can't have an opinion. I can't. What if I'm an expert in this particular area? You don't want to hear from me?
That's a good point right there. And the answer is, for me, I always tell mine, yes.
Mm-hmm. So
but there are some traditional women that don't want that. They want that man to know the answer to everything. Because by nature, men are problem solvers.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes.
So if we're with a traditional woman and we're not problem solving, wouldn't that be an issue for them?
I mean, I guess if you're dealing with a woman that's absolutely 100% traditional, but I personally don't know any like that. So that's a little bit hard for me to talk about, because the women that I know, it's a little bit more equal in sharing of things.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know that whole trad wife 1960s waiting at the door for your husband to come home with a drink and you got dinner on the table at 6 o'clock for him. I don't know that life. I don't know anybody who knows that life. So that's a little bit harder for me.
All right. So, we do a lot of social media, and I've listened to some other shows and women's talking about this situation, and the men ask these same questions, and it's like they can't seem to answer them when they get
Smoke.
Yeah.
Well, can I ask a question?
Well, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I want to ask you a question.
Yes.
See, I can say this delicately.
Tread lightly, my brother.
No, I mean, I'm gonna tiptoe outside the lake.
Okay.
You in the school zone, drive the speed.
Right, exactly. Slow it down. That little red stop sign is out.
When we talk of traditional man,
break it down, Sean.
What is the expectation of that traditional man? Give me a list. I need to know what that means. What does he look like? What does he do? What does he don't do? What does the traditional man look like?
I mean, it seems like you guys would know that better than me, but I guess if I
for a woman, from a woman's perspective.
Well, I've said before in other shows, protect and provide. That is like the two
Okay, that's
biggest things.
That's number 2.
Anything that has to do with the maintenance of anything, the house, the car, the yard, all of that. All that stuff. That's I feel traditional male roles.
Okay. So when a man say he wants a traditional woman, what should that look like?
If I had to really think about it, what I mentioned earlier, she's almost like in a supportive role for him. She makes sure that the inside of the house is running smoothly. If they have children, that the children are taken care of. She's, his helpmate, his rib.
I ain't heard her say nothing about cooking. Okay.
Oh,
all right.
Hey, what's happening, y'all? It's your boy Mike N.O. Appreciate y'all tuning in every Wednesday, man. We are glad to have you. If you get a moment, please feel free to hit that like button, man. And if you feel so inclined, go ahead and subscribe to the show, man. We would love to have you here at the No Pod Just Cash Show, your weekly hangout. All right? Peace.
I'm just saying.
Did I not say the house? Did I? No, don't do me like that. Did I not say the inside of the house?
She said
I
inside.
said the inside of the house. Inside of the house is the kitchen.
Inside the house encompasses everything.
Yes.
Okay. Even as a career woman.
Well, see, you said traditional. Traditionally, women were not career women.
Okay, but the man is a traditional man as a career man.
But the tradition for him is to provide and protect. He has the job. So what we doing here now? Because
I'm just asking.
we're talking about tradition.
I'm trying to figure it out because I'm just trying to figure it out because I always hear women say they want men like their daddies, and a lot of times, if their daddies came up in that time where the man did everything by providing and fixing everything, and he cut the grass, he took out the trash, and she took care of the inside of the house with the kids and all. It's like there's limitations to it now because now you are a career woman. So now you need something. So now you need something taken off of your plate now. But he's still chugging along with everything he's always done as the man. Now,
Right.
do I agree? And I'm sure the other guys on here agree with me that now that since you are a career woman, the man should be a little bit more assertive into helping with the children also, right? And you have fathers that do that. They go pick the kids up from soccer practice, take them to soccer practice, take them to football practice, or take the daughter to cheerleader practice.
As they should. They the daddy.
Right. But the traditional man didn't do
Traditional
that.
Man. We don't do that stuff.
Well, let me.
I didn't do that. But
But
what I'm saying is
that's why they had minivans.
Right. But we do have to adapt to it. But all I'm saying is sometimes we got to be careful when we say what we want traditionally.
Well, I say I got a pretty unpopular opinion. We can write a book about this one right here. The title of that book would be "The Death of the Traditional Man." That's gonna be the title of the book. And let me tell you, when it comes to, it's only two things. It's only two things, and Elle mentioned it: providing and protect. If in my opinion, if you as a woman can find a man that literally can do those two things, okay, you got a foundation right there. You know what I mean? But when you talk about chivalry, holding doors, buying flowers, pumping gas, that traditional man type stuff, that is dead. That's dead for the most part. There's only a few of us left. If you find one, you better put him in the chokehold. You know what I'm saying? Don't let him go nowhere. But I believe that man is dead. And I'm going to tell you why. Because before social media and the internet and all this social stuff we got going on, I didn't know what Show was doing. I didn't know what Smoke was doing in his household, right? So there was no standard. It's like whatever I did here with my wife and my kids, That's just what we did. We might have had phone conversations with just a few people who knew our business or whatever. So now you got like podcasts now and social media and all of this stuff. And these people are telling you basically like what the standard is or whatever. But everybody ain't built like that. You know what I mean?
No.
Everybody ain't built like that. So
No,
people follow whatever that standard is that's being put out.
They try to
that's
follow. You can't. I'm gonna tell you, you can't teach like how to like love a person properly. You can't teach. You can't teach chivalry. You can't teach protecting. You can't teach provide. Like people don't even know. Like that's like a real thing. So as a foundation, that's the last thing left with the traditional man. The rest of that stuff, for the most part, is dead.
So you feel like those things that you listed, they have to be in you, not instilled in you.
It can't. I mean, it can't. I tell you, if you growing up with a community, if you got a good uncle, a good granddaddy, some good church folk, a village. Thank you, Show. A good village. Oh, you're gonna be all right. Like because
you don't know what to do.
Because they right. Know. Like I said, we still exist. You feel what I'm saying? But it's us versus them non-villagers. It's us versus them guys who and them girls that that society listen to the booty hole pink and the coochie pink and the booty hole brown. We ain't listening to the real. The real ones ain't listening to that. They growing up on that. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, bro.
That's pink.
They growing up on that. But we got a village that's showing us the right way. You know what I'm saying? The proper way of how to take care of a family, man, or protect that family dynamic, that traditional dynamic. But for the most part, boy, stop.
And to be honest,
really the point is, I guess what you're saying is today in today's new work, we're in a different era in time now.
Facts.
The changes of the domestic roles, as sometimes the woman is the breadwinner and the man is no longer the breadwinner.
That is. These are facts.
So is it a possibility that it's not the fact that women might not let men be men, but it's probably because the involvement of the tradition, because the tradition we're to, like Eno said, that no longer exists. So it sounds like what needs to happen in society is it need to be a new book written, and it need to make sense.
Right, and the author has to have some sort of a certain amount of stamina, a certain amount of respect. You know what I'm saying? The author got to really, walk that walk.
Exactly.
For sure.
Hold on. You got something to say?
Well, because when we first was talking about this topic, what popped up in my head, okay, women don't let men be men. I think about some of my girlfriends and they talk about their husbands and they give these examples. Like, I try to step back and say, hey, honey, can you change the light bulb in the garage? I came at him right. The tone was great. Hold on, Show. I'm tired of coming in this garage and it's dark. That's number one. Number two, hey, honey, when you get a minute, can you change that light bulb? Please. Your wife is tired. I can't see out here. Okay?
Well, open your eyes then.
She asks a third time, it's still not done. And he says, oh yeah, baby, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get that light bulb changer. You sit and you wait, and you wait, and you wait. And finally you get tired of coming in this dark garage. So you get somebody to do it. Okay.
That's a dagger to the heart.
Mr. Joe next door to do it. Mr. Joe, can you come over here and change that light bulb for me, please? And then when your husband realizes that the light bulb has been changed, what happens, guys? He get mad.
That's his fault.
I was gonna do it.
Yeah, that's a sorry dude. That's a sorry man.
But it's multiple examples of that.
Hold on now. We can flip that example now.
We sure can. We sure can.
Honey,
I haven't got clarity on my example, but go ahead and flip.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh no, I can tell you, they married a sorry dude. That's all I can tell you.
Well, I ain't gonna say he's sorry.
I don't
Sorry.
know. A lot
If you
of
can't change a light bulb,
sorry
bro,
dudes out
you can't
there.
change a light bulb.
I agree, but there are some times where
It's not that you can't.
my significant one would say
You
something,
know.
and it may take me a minute to get to it. It ain't that I'm sorry; it's that I've been busy trying to take care of this.
Man,
I'm
them dudes
trying to
play
take
video
care of this.
games, don't they? L?
Say
No.
that again.
Them dudes play video games, don't they?
No, I'm just picking
You just
examples.
using
Not
examples,
Just
man.
using
anybody, no,
Yeah.
nobody specifically.
It's
But
not.
I'm just
Yeah, that's
saying.
what I said. I understood that was not specific, but yeah, it been times where stuff need to get done around the house. But if I got a lot of other things to do, most men we prioritize. A light bulb is not on the top of the list when the gutter need to be fixed or something else is more significant. I'm just giving examples.
I don't know what she's saying, so they ain't doing none of that.
Well, I
that's
say
what
this.
But that's what it
Or-
sounds like. But we just
or at
talking about a
least-
light bulb.
Or at least, is this too much to ask? Smoke, can you just tell me when you're gonna do it? I understand you got your list. You got your little list.
I respect that.
The list.
Oh
Right.
wow.
And that's the part I was trying to get to is saying, hey, if you know this man is probably working, he probably worked these odd shifts where maybe you be at home already, don't pull it in the damn garage. He can't get to the light. It's late at
Smoke.
night. He tired.
But hold on, smoke. I might have to switch over here to L side on this one now. That's part of the providing and protecting part. If your wife is tired of coming into a dark garage, come on, dog. The garage is dark. She coming home at night and it's pitch black dark enough. Nah, you need to go on here and get up and change that light. I don't care what you got on your list.
Hey, these new cars got the headlights come on as soon as
You
it get
know
dark.
what?
Oh wow, that's
Wow,
crazy.
dog.
Bro.
Come on, bro.
See, I'm the
man.
DIY king. And I got that
Yeah.
that toolbox. I got the double stack on it.
Yeah.
I got about 20 different drawers. I got screwdrivers over here, pliers over. So I be
Exactly.
waiting for an opportunity to do something. You know what I mean? Because I be
Right.
wanting to prove my manhood, my manliness. You know what I'm
Not through no
saying?
light
And
bulb.
so, let me say this.
I
Oh, go
mean-
ahead. But
Right, so-
that's
Yeah,
when you.
I,
I keep cutting you off. Go ahead.
I just jump at the opportunity. Like when it's something like that, I just
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, I'm
Go
gonna
on, get it fixed,
put my
man. It don't
Superman
take that
shirt
long to
on.
screw a
Yeah, I'm
light
a
bulb in,
Superman.
bro.
Right on. It ain't that
Right.
serious.
And
Yeah.
so
Even
then
if you don't put the cover
want-
back on, just put the light bulb in there so it can be there.
And then, so a lot of I hear women say, "You won't take care of this, but you want me to take care of you later."
And y'all don't.
Well, hold on, wait a minute.
Light bulb ain't
But-
fixed.
But does it? I would
It
say
don't have to
this.
be nothing wrong with the light bulb. You don't anyway.
I would say
It
this.
don't
It does matter how you ask because if you coming like that, oh yeah, baby,
Yeah.
I got you. Let me go ahead and I will stop what I'm doing. If you coming
Yeah,
at me
man.
like that, oh yeah,
Got
baby,
this
I got
Reuben
you.
sandwich.
I'm gonna stop everything. I'm gonna get this.
But you
bug
see, got a
for my
Reuben
boo, you know what I'm
sandwich.
saying? But if you like that nagging type, that nag,
Give me an example.
that I've been asking, and you got time for them other niggas, but you can't change the light at your goddamn house, and I can't. Boy, look at here, look at here. You better
For
get your
sure.
mind right. So
For
now
sure.
I don't want to do nothing for you.
Because
your
you be
mind
talking
ain't
about all
right.
the time.
Come on now.
What you be saying?
Show, I want you to go downstairs and clean that basement and the attic.
Oh my God. Yeah, man. We got a homeboy.
Baby,
Oh, my
we ain't
God.
got an attic.
Yeah,
Well, you go build shit and then clean it.
We gonna make one. We gonna make one.
it ain't always about what you say. Sometimes it's how you say it. Because
I
that's
understand
what
that.
you
And
know what I'm
Smoking
saying? Like,
crazy, man. I
you ask
almost
me
said
nice,
something
the
too.
approach is important.
I
yeah,
got you,
if
though.
you ask me
I got
nice,
you,
I'm
though.
literally stopping what I'm
Definitely.
doing right now, and I'm gonna make sure you're good.
Definitely.
But if you come with all that rah, now I'm like,
Where
you
you
know,
going?
you didn't
You ain't going
escalated
no
me
dog,
now.
you
I can't just go do this
Who
for
you
you
on the
now.
phone with?
so what about
Right.
what if I've asked 3 times and it hasn't been done? Then I put a little rah in my voice. Am I?
At that-
As
at
you
that
said,
third
You
time,
understand
as you
that?
said. Oh,
Nah,
watch this.
I'm
Let me get
I'm
that.
asking. I'm not
go
saying
ahead,
I'm
go
rude.
ahead,
I'm
go
saying
ahead. So you got it, you got
As
it.
you said, when a man do it, watch your tone.
But see, I watched it 3 times.
And the
Right.
man does it too. And the man does it too.
Mhm.
And you still say, watch your tone.
So I'm just saying, if I elevate a little bit, is that a problem?
Yeah, that's a
Elevate your
problem.
legs.
It's probably
It'll be
elevated a
done
little
in-
bit.
It'd be done as quick and easier.
See what I've learned too. I've learned to put things on my calendar. So if you ask for something, like let's say I'm at work, so you ask for something, I got time. If I got time to put it in my calendar, because that's how my mind works. My brain. So if I don't put it down in this calendar, it don't exist. So you might ask me again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if I put it in a calendar and I got that reminder on there, that light getting fixed as soon as I get to the house. You know what I'm saying?
like it.
But now if you have to tell me a third time, it won't be because I'm just ignoring you or saying, man, Papa, I ain't got time for that. I got other stuff to do.
I mean,
That ain't never the case, you know what I'm saying? But if I'm like just busy, this, I got a busy lifestyle. Okay, babe, whatever. I'm gonna tell you this. Let me say this. Let me be in the clear. If you bring a motherfucking nigga to my house and he changed that light bulb, I'm gonna bust your head to the white meat. You hear me?
Wait. So hold on.
No, hey, Mr. George from next door cannot come to my house.
You better turn
no
on the
work.
headlights.
If he ain't calling me first, he need to be like, hey, Mike, look here. Hey, Mike, look here, man. Your wife, she want me to change the light. Nah, Mr.
what he's
George,
supposed
I got
to
that.
do.
Right. That if he ain't calling me, I'm gonna
go
go bust his head next. You hear me, boy? There's gonna be two heads busted around here, bro.
Don't no man's gonna come into the man's house.
No man coming to my house to do nothing that I can do.
No.
Period.
Hey.
Let me call him if I can.
Look,
do it.
if we can't tell jokes in the couples outing, that's the rule.
That is.
Yeah.
That is. Look at
so
my
I have to sacrifice my safety.
Your safety is not.
Yeah, it is. Because I don't know who in that garage when I come in there. Mr. Jones say he's willing to do it.
Yeah, you do. Stop lying. Because when you walk in, especially when you walk in the evening, you got them headlights on shining in that damn garage. You see who's in there.
And you got that. And you hold on, Smoke. And you got that light on your phone. Cut that on.
Wow. Y'all cold,
you take care of the house. Is that not what we discussed? You take care of the house. So now I'm coming in this dark garage. I don't know who in here waiting on me.
Ain't no dark. Hey,
Mr.
it ain't
Jones
that. It ain't.
is
You know
willing.
Okay, let's flip the road.
Ain't that serious?
Let's flip the road.
Light in the garage. It ain't that serious.
You're not asking a woman to anything. What you gonna do?
Let's flip the road real quick.
What
we got, bro?
So I come in the house. You've been off since about 12. You done had your half day today.
Ain't even been.
And I come in. I don't smell no dinner rolls.
we going out to eat? Dinner rolls.
Problem
You didn't get the memo that we were going.
Wow.
You gotta check your phone, Rochelle. You gotta check that, that phone.
Thank you. I sent you the text.
Hey, what they say? You better read the room.
Right.
Boy,
you didn't get the memo. That's on you, bro.
Yes, sir. You didn't read the room.
Yeah.
Be careful with that traditional.
Be careful what you ask for. Because
okay. You paying since we going out.
What you talking about?
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
She gonna swipe your good card. She's gonna tell you, pull out your good. We going out to eat.
We going to your favorite restaurant. What are you talking about?
Well, it must be a special case if we going to mine because that mean you paying.
That don't necessarily mean that.
So
you the one suggested it. You the one suggested it.
All right, so as we know about what traditional men do, but let's talk about the modern woman. So we're gonna talk about this.
Lord,
another expectation.
The YN.
Modern women.
Modern.
Modern is the proper word right now. That means all of them.
Okay.
Let's say modern women in society may value other qualities like emotional vulnerability and equal partnership.
Modern women enjoy you pulling that wallet out and paying for everything. That's all that matters. Modern women.
But also too now, I even though I've heard this before and I've been told this before, but at the same time, this is a part of the conflicting part. We do tend to get criticized for being emotionally absent.
Yeah.
But also shame for showing vulnerability. But then we also get shame for being vulnerable, showing vulnerability.
I get told I don't.
So you weak.
I get told I seem like I don't care.
You show you on the show.
You can't be crying all over the place now.
Yeah, don't.
You know what I'm
saying? Hold on. See, that's why I asked what I asked earlier. That's why I asked what I asked earlier.
No, but that's why I answered the way I did is because different scenarios call for different reactions.
Okay,
But you
so
can't just be crying and woe is
that
me.
might be
and,
that scenario that he got to cry. That might be that scenario.
That's fine. Show that is fine if it's for that. I'm talking about somebody that's whiny, crying all the time, complaining all the time.
Yeah.
No, you can't do
Ain't
that.
no real
See,
man.
you're speaking from a traditional side, but see, the modern women, they want both at the same time.
They want it when it makes sense, y'all.
When does it make sense? Because here's the thing. I've been in certain relationships before where if I come up and have a concern and a complaint, then I'm fussing. Yeah, or if I come up with an issue or something, then I'm complaining. But I'm just like, when we sitting there watching the game and y'all come sit beside us, and then y'all want to talk to us about an issue of y'all, isn't that the same?
Well, I don't think that's right. I don't think you should do that. I don't think you should interrupt anybody's.
What didn't happen at work?
Yeah, the timing got to be right. I don't think you should interrupt anybody's
100%.
Time.
But at the same time, I totally agree with you, El. But I've experienced it. When is it a time to complain to y'all?
So, tell me how you come to it. Like, if you was coming to me with the issue, how would you do it?
Role play. Let's go.
You want to how?
It's a role play. It's a role play.
I want to hear the tone. I want to hear it all.
Let's go, Smoke. I'm waiting on this one.
Go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
The whole shebang. Let's go.
I can't do it. I can't do it because I don't know what.
I'm always doing roles.
Hey, you the role player.
Because
this is who you are.
She talking about it depends on your tone.
Yeah.
And
I said I want to hear the tone.
It can be simple.
So the tone, here's the thing. Okay, let's give an example. Let's go for it. Let me get my mobile right quick.
You want to close off and come back?
Yeah, let me close off.
Boy, be careful with him closing off and coming back.
I know, right?
They have a wig on when he get back.
Exactly.
It's gonna look different. It's gonna look different when he come back. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Nas whisper. Hey, babe.
Hey,
I was just meaning to talk to you. I ain't want to, I know you're in here, playing Candy Crush on your phone and everything, but I just had a few concerns. I noticed, I've been cleaning the bathroom a lot, and you don't never really clean the bathroom. And then, when you leave out to work in the morning, you leave the counter so cluttered,
What?
She looking.
Okay. So what would you like me to do?
I mean, we're living here together, and I just kind of like feel like I don't have any space anymore, and I don't have a place here, and I just know, can you just like give me some room on the bathroom counter? Absolutely.
Matter of fact, you can have that other bathroom down the hall. That can totally be yours.
Ain't that matter? What?
That's what you got it all.
You don't put him.
Like gonna put him out. But she masking it like she done him a favor, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He got to go all the way down the hallway now.
Okay, hold up. Who does not want their own bathroom? I don't understand.
Why don't you go down there?
Fine, I'll go. I don't have a problem with it. But I think the answer is 2 separate bathrooms.
Now, 2 hours. 2 hours of piss, you talking to men who piss outside every now and again. Now you don't care about no bathroom. That ain't even important to us. You know what I'm saying?
I was just giving an example, but the thing is, realistically, y'all. Now, seriously though, but you see, it's like I don't think. But see, at the same time, I've heard and I've talked to women. They feel like that they always nagging. We're nagging, complaining because they're used to their dads or their uncles never saying anything. Just deal with it. But at the same time, I want you to communicate with me. I want you to tell me how you truly feel. I want you to express yourself to me. But then, hey, you being a punk right now, man. See, hey, bro, you know.
Well, I mean, if you coming at me all the time with something, absolutely. I think you would say that about me if I came to you all the time with something. You say, "Dang, my wife nagged me."
No, we wouldn't. We just do that. We wouldn't do that. That's our nature. That's the nature.
Y'all do.
No, hell
so we naturally nag.
No.
Not naturally. No, not naturally nag. But see, as I said earlier, y'all are very intact with y'all emotions and however y'all feel and whatever y'all say is on your mind, y'all will just say it. A lot of time, men, we hold it in.
Well, that's your fault.
Hold on. Watch it. Okay,
Yes, sir.
What will you get ready to say?
I was just about to say,
Great.
nagging is for me is a very unacceptable part of a relationship. I'm sorry. If you got a nagging nature, we ain't gonna make it. I'm gonna cut this shit off immediately. I'm not for the rest of my life. Oh no, sir.
So
You better learn how to talk to me respectfully all the time. That nagging crap, no, sir. That's a deal breaker
you
for
just
me.
said something interesting to me.
Okay.
That's our fault because we hold in our feelings.
Yes, because
You know why we holding our feelings?
Oh,
Do you know why we holding them in? Because of that very reason what you just said.
I ain't holding mine back.
If you come in a subtle way, that you like, you giving these old sarcastic responses, like you just said. We're going down the hallway then.
That was not
All
sarcasm.
he asked for was a little room. All he asked for was a little room for his cologne.
She said what she said, but yeah.
His shaving kit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm giving you
that much space, but give him some space. Give him some
I want to say give. I want to say give.
The compromise.
He want to be in there with you, brushing y'all teeth.
He want to smell your fart when you wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
You know what?
He wants to share that time with you. That time in the morning.
He wants to.
When
He wants to
exfoliate.
see you get in and out the shower.
But see, guys, can I just say, I personally, this is like real talk. Me, I want my own bathroom, and I want my husband to have his own. So
That's crazy.
I love that.
That's crazy. Not with a Jock and Jill.
Why
Not
he
with a
can-
Jock and Jill
that's the-
thing. You don't need
That's the
two
sweet
damn.
bathroom.
That's a what? What's wrong with separate bath? Okay.
Okay, he had the master suite bathroom.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
But can he match that? But can he match that with that master closet?
Right.
Well,
Can he
wait
have that
now.
too? Yeah, wait now.
No,
Yeah,
let me
wait
tell you, because you don't need that. You
No,
got
you
4
don't.
pair of shoes, 4 suits,
That got
3
13 pairs
tags.
of
That's it.
That man
One
got
letter
13
style
pairs
shirt.
of
You
12
good.
pairs space albums. He got about 4 work boots. And
Right.
he got some Timberland boots and everything.
Mhm.
He gonna need that space. He gonna need that space.
No,
I mean, if I'm gonna
but we got other closets. Thank goodness we got other closets in the house. Thank goodness.
And you can use them. Sure can.
Absolutely
Right.
not. If you get in the
And
master
you
bathroom,
can use them.
no, sir. No. We're gonna have to I said I'm willing to work with you and compromise. I was willing to give you the master bathroom. And now you want to fight me over the master closet?
That's the
Okay, I'll
closet
tell you
right
what,
there.
man. I'll
I'm
tell
not
you
gonna
what,
walk
man.
down
You
the
know
hall
what?
to bed. No,
You know what? You right. You right. No, she right, y'all. She right. She right. She got that master bathroom, but I'm gonna get the master closet.
That is.
I'm gonna get the walk-in.
It's called
I
compromise.
take the walk-in. I take the walk-in.
But that's the thing, you're not gonna even utilize it to
It don't matter.
fullest
It don't
potential.
matter.
You don't even
worry
have
about
that
it.
many clothes.
It don't matter.
I'm
It
gonna
don't
make it.
matter if I'm
I'm gonna make it a
utilizing
room
it.
where I can smoke my cigars.
Yeah.
Not in the
dress up
clothes, you
the
know.
Why not? Your clothes not gonna be in there.
Your clothes ain't gonna be in there.
I'm gonna have one
Yo.
shirt in each corner of that
So then-
closet.
so
One
then-
shirt.
Okay, so
half
now your
pants,
clothes,
whatever.
now your clothes gonna
right.
smell like
Hey,
smoke.
bro.
I'm gonna put a.
Bro,
I'm
I'ma
gonna put a
fold my
humidor
drawers.
in there. That's what I'm gonna do with it.
You gonna do what?
Put a
I'm gonna
humidor
fold
in there.
my drawers. I'm gonna fold my drawers.
Your clothes
stack
gonna
'em
smell
up.
like smoke. No, get out of here. Yeah.
And I'm gonna be with you telling jokes, and the women gonna be laughing at me.
I'm so sick. I'm so sick of men. I'm so sick of men wanting what we have. Like, why?
Oh, there it is. What we had. Didn't I
I'm
provide
so
what you
over
had?
that.
Didn't I
Can
provide
we
what you
have
had?
something? Can we have a
Didn't I
closet?
provide what you had?
Yes, you can have the one in the guest
I did
room with
too.
your bathroom. That's what you can.
Okay,
have.
but if I provide these things, I need to be able to share these things with
I
you.
need
But
to be able to put
also,
my
you're not the
toothbrush
only
in
one
there.
It ain't
providing.
just you by
I pay some
yourself.
of these bills too.
It ain't just you by yourself, though.
It ain't just you by yours either.
You don't have
You
to be-
starting to rock it
you don't
like
have to
it's
have
yours.
the bigger of everything.
Right.
You don't have to
Nobody
have the
said
bigger
the
of
bigger of
You ain't even
everything.
that big. Our
Yeah,
clothes
look at this.
are
I'm
That's
bigger.
just
the
saying.
closet is.
Our clothes are bigger than yours.
Okay. Let me ask you guys. On average, if you had to just guess, who would you think would have more clothing items, men
Me.
or women?
I'm gonna say
sir.
women, although I don't understand why. It's stuff in there with tags from 2 years
Don't
ago.
even
That's not
ruin
the
it,
Shoes
point.
dog.
they don't even wear.
That's not the point.
Can we
The point-
consolidate some of this stuff, give it to the Goodwill?
That's
And you
not the
probably ain't
point.
got but 4 good pair of shoes.
Seven,
Just like
they
us.
got 7 colors
You
of
got-
the same suit.
You know what I'm
Going to the-
saying,
hey,
bro?
Hey man,
Right.
look at man. Going
I
to
got
the outlet,
stilettos.
buying
I
all
got
this stuff
I got
that
high
don't wear
heel
for
black
3 years.
shoes, 7 pair.
Mhm.
That's not the point.
big toes.
Most
Why?
women have
That
more clothes
mean-
than men.
That means you're frivolous. You are taking up space for nothing.
Frivolous.
Nothing.
Hold up.
Yeah.
You just jumped way over here because I got more clothes than you.
Frivolous.
I'm frivolous.
Because you ain't wearing it.
But them
You're not
clothes
wearing
caught
it.
you.
Mhm.
You don't know what I'm
Oh,
wearing.
whoa! Wait a
The
minute.
clothes caught me, then my jokes caught you too.
That little
Nah.
black
Yeah, because
dress.
Nah.
That little black
them
dress.
jokes was
put
not
you
that
right
for the
on
baby.
in.
My jokes
It was
caught
not
you.
for the masses, okay?
Yeah.
That little-
Oh, okay. Well, them clothes ain't for the masses either, so we need to get
Right.
Yes, they are. No, oh, so now you coming from a clothes?
I mean, hey, you
Hey,
coming from a jokes. You coming from a
that
joke.
little
Don't
dress
make
that
that
she
fly.
that little dress she
Gonna have
caught you in, retire that
Yeah.
dress.
Yeah,
You got
retire.
get rid of
It's
that.
gone.
And them
I'm
shoes that
tired of
Put 'em
yeah,
in the
retire
trunk.
all that. I got you
Put
now.
it
We
in the
here.
trunk with the mothballs.
You know
We're
what I'm
tired of jokes.
Put it in the trunk with the mothballs.
with the mothballs. Wow.
Yes, sir.
But
Wow.
Joe's got to go
Get it
to
out the
there.
door. Let's get it out the door.
Yeah, which leads to what L's been doing, differing communication style.
Exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, because as I said earlier, which we are naturally problem solvers. So, a lot of time when L attacks us, we tend to shut down.
No, you didn't.
What you say?
Damn it, boy.
You say you
Okay.
attack. You
You
attack.
know, I did feel attacked there.
Okay,
Smoke
yeah,
back
a
on.
lot of
I
time
felt a
when
little
women
attack there, brother.
us,
I'm glad you acknowledged that.
I know. Yeah. When we feel like we're being attacked, when y'all come at us about situations, I mean, I can admit sometimes I just shut down. Sometimes I just be like,
Mm.
in my mind, I'm sitting there like, got to bake the donuts.
And do you realize that a lot of times we don't say what we want to say because we trying to spare your feelings?
Well, I
Because
mean,
Yes,
that's
true.
why
That's
you
really
should
true
create
now.
an environment where we say, you know what, honey, we're going to always tell each other the truth, no matter what. But
And
you
that's
set the
true.
precedent. You set the precedent for your marriage and your relationship.
that don't work.
So if
Right.
you say, okay,
now,
I'm going to just
honestly,
not tell the truth and hold things in, that's on you that you're not
That
getting it
don't
out.
work.
That's not true. That's not
That
fair
don't work.
either. That's not fair.
Yeah,
That's
it
not
is.
true. No,
That
it's
don't
not
You
work.
say
because
what
if
you
we
need to
if we
say.
say here's the thing, and I know for a fact, if men or women say what they truly feel or they want to say to their spouse at that time of that moment,
Oh man,
you know,
it's pressure.
doggone well, that's not gonna work. Come on,
It's
let's be
pressure.
realistic. It's not gonna work.
But what I've always said, you have, if you're going to have an argument, if you're in conflict, you need to make sure that you do that fairly. I don't think you need to go low, go for the jugular, but I do think you need to express how you feel. Like
Yeah.
what would you say? What would you say to your spouse that you think would hurt their feelings? Give me an example. Give me something.
It's
The
a
fat,
setup.
that dress don't look good.
Right.
What is it?
Okay.
Hypothetical.
Let's use an example. Okay, let's
Hypothetical.
go back. Let's go back to the Key and
Say
Peele show.
hypothetical.
To the what?
Well, no,
Yeah,
let's go to the little
Yeah.
episode. I think everybody familiar with this episode from Key and Peele when they kept using the word bitch. And they'll sneak off in different places. It's like, did you call her a bitch? And they'd be out in space. He's like, did you say bitch? I said bitch.
Nah, I ain't seen that episode. My
I
bad.
haven't either.
Y'all
missed
haven't
that
seen that
one.
episode? Probably
No.
one of the funniest things. It was
I
just
mean, but you know,
men.
I mean, but the reality, I wouldn't call my spouse that though. I don't think.
Well, that sound all politically correct, but goddamn it, when I'm pissed off and mad, it's in my head. So
Oh,
let's
you
just
say
keep it
it.
100.
But see
Right.
now, that's not fighting fair
Yeah.
because my thing would
Yeah.
be we're not gonna call each other our names.
I know doggone well in y'all head one day you gonna be like, MF, you getting on my
Well,
nerves.
long as you
ain't
stay
gonna
in
say
your
it out
head.
loud. All right, then let's keep it 100. I would never.
I'm
say
just saying, but we're not
Right.
gonna
Yes, you
verbally,
will.
we're not gonna verbalize that to each other.
Yeah, because it started out verbally
start
and
out
then end
bad,
up with some physical stuff.
but-
Yeah.
and that might be a little over the extreme saying cuss words and stuff like that.
But
there
Show
are some
mentioned-
things, there
Yeah.
are some
Uh-huh.
things that you want to say to your spouse, especially men. We're more quick to restrain what we have to say, and the woman
Okay, I
tends
got
to
you.
throw the ball.
Give me one
real-
show.
they quick.
Even with the blended family situation, let's use that. Say use a blended family situation, and let's say a man comes in and he sees some things that the woman might not see, and you could clearly see that this child is playing the mama for food.
Mhm.
And if you say something, sometimes you get the why you always complaining about the child? and you trying to show them that they playing with you. That's hard to have a conversation about.
I'm gonna have to agree with that.
But that wouldn't
You know what
hurt
I'm
her
saying?
feelings, your
Oh
spouse's feelings.
yes.
Gee.
Listen.
No, because
Because that's her baby. That's gonna hurt her
Exactly.
right,
Yes.
but
Yes.
we
If I
also
tell
have to
you-
call a spade, you know, if that's what you feel, right? And you
Okay.
love me, then I need to honor you and listen to what you're saying.
Okay, so let's use
but
you
it ain't
for
always that
example.
simple though.
Let's do something. Let's talk about somebody you are attached to. Now, what if we're together and your mama?
Wait a
If I make
minute.
some comment or something about your mom, like, "Hey, L, Nas, Whisper, man, your mama be manipulating you. She be trying to play you, and you just fall right in for it."
Wait a minute.
That's
Now
a
it's
good
not
one. That's a
now
good
That
one,
wouldn't hurt
dog.
my feelings. That wouldn't hurt
That's a
my
good
feelings.
one.
You say that
You know
now,
why?
but realistically, you may say the average person. Just say you. Not saying that, but I'm just saying realistically, the average person is going to say, "What you talking about my mama for? What you mean?"
I mean, you're going to ask what you. Well, no, that's typical. You're going to ask the question.
A little
Give me some
clarity.
examples of that's fine. And then for me, I'm going to be, because I don't know. I tend to be an overthinker, and so I'm going to think, well, let me marinate on that because he loves me, right? He cares for me and my well-being. Let me listen to what he got to say, and let me try to make an assessment. Let me ask some other people, do they see it? Let me do a little inventory.
The only problem I have with that, and that's cool if you do that.
That's cool. I think it's really good.
But what I've seen when people are really in those scenarios, it don't run smooth like that.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
It don't run smooth like that. Some people just have that feeling of whoever you're talking about. They had this feeling for them like they can't do no wrong. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you talking about your parents and your spouse is
Or your
complaining
child.
about, and your spouse is trying to show you something, and you the odd person out because you coming into this situation.
Right.
But you've always been in this situation because I understand it because I know I've seen things where I've been told things about my family members and I didn't see it for myself because I feel like, nah, they wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? So it then it makes you kind of like rebel against what they're saying when they trying to tell you this, and you like, man, you just don't like them. You know what I'm saying? So that sound easy to say when you're not in that situation, but when it's presented and it's by somebody that's new to y'all relationship, because you're used to the relationship that y'all had before this person came in, it's hard to cut through that. It's hard to cut through that and show them, oh man, I see this and I see that. But they thinking that you trying to manipulate them. But you just really trying to show them, hey, being played. You know what I'm saying? So that's a slippery slope. You know what I'm saying? So when you talking about somebody's parents or their child, it's kind of hard because they have a tighter relationship than y'all do at the time.
Well, I'm a firm believer of keeping it real from the giddy up, man. So like when I meet you, I'm gonna always be me. I'm 100% okay with who I am as a person. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, I sleep well every day, knowing I ain't dog nobody out or fuck nobody over. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna be officially me every day, every time. And I'm the same Mike today that I was yesterday. I'll be the same Mike tomorrow. That being said, if I meet you, we kicking it. You gonna learn about me. I ain't never putting on. I don't give a damn. I'm always me. You love it or hate it, whatever. I'm me. So with that, I'm gonna show you certain traits, right? Not like this is just who I am. Certain traits. I'm gonna let you see everything. So you can make a conscious decision of if you want to rock with me. You know what I mean? But also, the things I do, my habits, the stuff that I say, that's just me keeping it real all the time. So you'll have to figure out early on, like, well, dang, he is like this. He has these habits or whatever. And you got to make a decision on whether or not you want to rock with me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But also in that time, I'm going to be asking questions. I'm going to be, you know, honest. And I'm going to tell you like the stuff I like. I've been told I'm a very particular person. And that's who I am. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to apologize for being particular. I like a certain type of toilet tissue. You know what I mean? I like to drink from a certain type of cup.
Like that 2-ply.
You know, that 2-ply, that Sam Club. You know what I'm saying, bro? And I just got like a certain way of doing things. And this is who I am. So that's one of the things early on in a relationship where that's why it's important to be real and be yourself and be authentically you. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna ask. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna ask. Hey, look, what's going on with this? You know, what's that? I be asking questions, bro. I be asking. I want to know what's going on. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm not gonna ask you something intention to hurt your feelings. I hate that. You know, I don't want you to get upset by the questions I ask, but damn it, I'm gonna ask, dog. I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna tell you how I am and what I expect, and you're gonna either rock with it or you ain't. I'm a very peculiar person, bro, for what I've been told, and I'm 100% okay with that because I have great relationships for like decades ago. You know what I'm saying? I don't cut people off. You know what I mean? I don't. You know, I'm a pretty amazing guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you gotta. You know what I'm saying? You gotta either you gonna rock with me or you're not.
Humble.
You know, and I'm humble.
Very humble.
Thank you, Sean. I'm a very humble guy. Very humble guy. That's who I am. But yeah, ask the question, man. Get the right. I don't want to make you cry, but if I ask a question and you cry, I'm just keeping it real. What about just hold it in? Like, I don't want to ask you that.
Well, that's a good. Yeah,
I don't want to say that to her because she might.
Good.
I don't want to say I don't give a damn. But we got to get through this part of this relationship too. You feel me? Because what happens if I don't say something about whatever you got going on or something I notice, and I end up marrying you, and now, you know what I'm saying? Like that comes back up.
Bring it out later.
Right, it come out later. I'm like, bruh, and I realize, I can't deal with this. Now I'm married to you. Stop playing. Nah, I need all that information right here. Let me get all that. I'm putting you on the interview. I'm putting you on the stand. You hear me? I'm a Judge Joe Brown that thing. You feel me? That don't matter. Judge Judy, whoever. I'm putting you on the stand. I got questions.
But you got to understand now, sometimes you don't see all that stuff until once you're deep in there anyway.
Well, that goes back to what we talked about in the past about putting on your best behavior or your front face before you nab you uncover.
Right. You ask all the questions. You ask all the questions you want at the beginning. You're gonna get that fake answer.
Ain't no fake.
I have a problem with that.
Yeah, you like my tacos? I love them.
It's so good.
I never could like.
But as soon as you get married,
I keep it above.
I'm gonna make the tacos from now on.
Right. Now you like
my tacos.
You got right.
Don't you like my tacos? Nah, I just want to make them. I just want to make them.
I want and then a lot too. I just want you to taste my tacos and tell me what you
right.
Yeah.
That's why it's important to get that.
You can't have Taco Tuesday no more, bro.
Man.
You can't have it no more.
never have Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday is done for you.
That's it.
No, but I think for me, as long as I know that my partner is not setting out to hurt my feelings, that's not the ultimate goal.
That makes sense.
Then I'm okay. We all need some truth talk, real talk, however you want to look at it, right? I never want my partner to feel like they can't share their feelings with me. That's not a house I would want to be in where I have to walk on eggshells or just kind of watch what I say. This is your house. This is your house. I want you to feel free to make observations and say things. If I know it's coming from a place of love, you love me, not that you're trying to be treacherous against me or whatever, but that you care for me. I can handle the truth.
You can handle it. Well, you're one of the very few because one thing,
definitely not a model.
I mean, you're one of the very few because like I said, also too, I kind of know because I am kind of experienced at it, but sometimes it messes with your mental health at times. The pressures of which we're sticking to the subject of traditional and non-traditional. But for me, I was raised traditional, and sometimes traditional masculinity. It's like suppressing our emotions and stuff, and that's what we was actually taught. Like, get over it.
Yeah, because your granddaddy told you, boy, stop all that crying. You ain't no,
All that
you're a
crying.
sissy.
Not-
You a
and that's
sissy.
not
and,
coming
and it's like, and it's like we've been,
That's
and then
not
we
correct.
also
Right.
have been, and then we also have been taught
Something
to
ain't right about
get
that
over
boy.
it.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Cry all the time.
Boy, soft,
Yeah.
right?
but
Right.
but
And then
that's
also,
been taught by other men. That's not.
but
been
yeah,
taught-
that's how I was leading to,
Yeah.
and also
Yeah.
constantly saying we have to be tough and dominate,
Mhm.
and
But
Oh,
it
go ahead.
is kind of confusing because you know some men only know one way, and some men might can fluctuate their emotions like that.
yeah,
But when you have a woman telling a man who is masculine, you know, I still want you to be sensitive, and he don't know what sensitive is. He
because
don't
you
know how
expect
to
him to be
do
tough
it.
all the time, and
Yeah,
he was
you
raised
know,
to be
it's
tough.
it's kind of tough to get a man to be able to break that mold of going
Mhm.
into from being masculine. Now he got to be sensitive. He got, you know, I'm just being real with you. It's not that easy for a man because
It is.
What did Music Soul
It-
Child say? Teach
Man.
me how to love.
Me how to love.
see, but see, that's a modern day man though.
You know, I want you to insert that in.
You know, in order for us to continue to live in this world as you know and be in harmony, we do have to tend to evolve. And I am also a product of evolvement because I was, like I said, I was born and raised traditionally, but boy, I be having difficulty getting soft sometimes.
Mm.
Like in my mind, Chris, you better not draw a tear.
Mm.
Or you better not draw. You better not get emotional.
That's terrible.
That's why I say, look here, bro.
Throw
Throw the
See,
playbook
how's
out
that
of
terrible?
the window, bro. No,
How's that
throw the
terrible?
playbook out the window, bro, because I don't give a damn. Okay, whatever your grandfather, you know, and your dad and uncles and them, the church, like they teach you, you know what I'm saying, the right way to do things, right? So once you get to the point where you got you a great woman, you want to marry her, you go ahead, you put that ring on the finger, y'all got a whole family orientation going on right here.
Right.
I guess a damn, like I love granddad and them, but I'm finna do at this point what's gonna work. Like once I get to know my woman, I'm gonna figure I'm gonna learn her, and we gonna work together. So I appreciate that upbringing. I love that part. You know, I respect all of that. But what works in my household, dog, we doing things this way because that playbook from the 1960s, that is different, bro. Granddad at work, mama stayed at home cooking and cleaning and all of that.
Right.
But if
Correct.
you working and you got a whole wife as a professional and she got, you know, all this up bringing in great
Correct.
money and all of that,
You're trying to
like
share the responsibility.
granddad ain't teach you that. His
No.
wife didn't never work. You feel me? So now you
Right.
got to change the dynamics of your household and do
Right.
what works for your household. That's
Right.
all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I asked earlier about what does a traditional man look like? What does a traditional woman look like? Because that's non-existent anymore, really.
No,
That-
not
Because
that-
now
that's the point.
everybody is
I said it.
sharing, everybody's sharing the responsibilities or should be. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But see, the problem is that now we don't have enough men in the household to be able to share those responsibilities either. So
Facts.
traditional, that whole thing, I want a man like my daddy.
Mm.
You might not get a man like your daddy because they not made like that no more.
No, we got to evolve
You
with
know what I'm
time.
saying?
And just like
Yeah.
you want someone like your mama, they not made like that anymore. It
Oh,
goes
hell
both
no.
ways, guys.
But see,
Goes
but
both
see,
ways.
there you go.
Mm.
You moving the
No, but it
goalposts
does. You
now.
can't sit here and say that. It goes
That's what
both
we
ways.
just said. That's what we
That's what
just
we just
So
said.
you keep hollering about the
I'm
men,
saying
traditional
no.
men.
I said right.
Mm-mm.
No. I said that's why I asked, what did the traditional man look like, and
Right.
what did the traditional woman look like?
Right.
Right,
That's
but
what
you
we had to
started
get
going
clear.
over it.
Because I said both of those are non-existent.
They
But
non-existent.
you said, but your examples were, you want a man like your daddy.
Well,
Okay,
of course,
but-
I mean, because I'm a man. But
Okay,
but
but
you would say if you want a woman like your mama, and you said it, yes. But I heard already excluded both of those out. A traditional man and a traditional woman is non-existent anymore.
Yeah, and
It's
traditional.
not there.
I don't think that's true. I think there are some scenarios where it's still there.
'cause I'm gonna tell you
to
why.
say non-existent is
It's
very-
non-existent.
Well, it is. It is
I wouldn't say
it's
none.
it's
But
not
y'all
say
whole different bag.
non-existent. It's not non-existent, but when you mix tradition with modern, most people, women today,
It's
and a lot of
mostly
our
modern.
are mostly modern. So if they see a man that's like paying all the bills and they're calling all the shots, then he's controlling.
Right. Yeah, now it's there.
Well, no,
Or-
it
Why you
depends
better
on.
you don't have
smoke.
you don't have a voice.
Smoke.
No, but it
I'm
depends
living
on
in his
how.
shadow now.
No, but it depends on how the dynamic of the relationship is. If he controls the money and also all the decisions in the house, then absolutely that can be considered controlling.
No, but that's
But
traditional.
hold on a
That's
second,
traditional.
hold on a
want my
second,
own
guys.
career.
But if he's the only one working and she's not, but they still share in the decision making, that's not controlling.
But that's not what's that's but that hey, but to be honest with you, that wasn't traditional. That's excuse me, that's traditional though. That's the thing
Okay.
nobody understands. But no, what you're saying is modern day. That's not
Okay.
traditional.
Okay.
So wait a minute,
I'm not saying it
wait a minute. I just got something out of that. Hold on. So so you telling me? So let me make sure I got this correct. You saying that if a man is paying all the bills, he control all the money, and he's making all the decisions, that's controlling.
Not just exclusively controlling. What I'm saying is,
Okay.
if she has no say so.
Right. Okay.
He pulls the purse strings, all of that. She has
he
no
does.
voice. Yes.
Go
Yes,
ahead. I
that's
want you to finish.
controlling. That's controlling. Because from how I look at it is, if one person is working, or even if two people are working, this is our money.
You still trying to think modern and tradition. Let's go back to tradition.
I
That's
don't see
not the
anything
way-
wrong with thinking modernly, but go ahead.
But you
Let me
got
ask you
to
this, though.
because
Hold on.
in order for us to clarify the difference with modern
I gotta
and
go.
traditional, you can't mix it together. And this is why we have this conversation about.
No, I was talking about control. I wasn't really.
But back in the
making-
day, if you really think about it, it might not have been an abusive control, but it was control. Hey, baby, he go $50. Go to the grocery store, get some damn groceries for the house. That's all we got. Here's your budget, $50.
Hey,
That was the man controlling the budget. If he paying all the bills and he telling what we can have and not have in the house, that's still controlling, but it's not in an abusive way. Now, if you want to go to modern day, the way you was talking a minute ago, yeah, you're right. But then that's why I brought it up, like saying, if you have a traditional relationship here and then you dealing with modern friends, the modern friends are going to start influencing that traditional person and saying, he's a little bit controlling. You don't have a voice in this house. All you do is sit around here all day and watch Bold and the Beautiful and Young and the Restless, and he just comes home and expect you to have food on the table, and then you got to have sex with him and do it all over again.
I'm a little curious. So, Smoke, you at work, you gone for a whole day.
Yes, sir.
You at work, you going all day. I'm at work, I'm going all day. All right. Let's say we all married. All right. You come home, it's a brand new sofa set in the house. You ain't know nothing about what's coming.
Okay.
Is that controlling?
That's a problem.
Is that controlling?
I gotta
stop that. I gotta stop that.
That was decision.
That
was a decision made without you.
Y'all
come
gotta
home.
that ain't gonna fly. I ain't saying, look, I ain't no hellraiser. I don't rule with an iron fist in my house. You understand? But I'm gonna tell you like this right here, man. Ain't no new furniture coming up in here without a conversation first. I don't give a damn because I'm not gonna do it. So I'm not gonna. I'm gonna say the word. I'm not gonna allow my woman to do that. I'm sorry. I ain't doing that.
Okay. We gotta wrap it up, though.
Here go L. So what now?
You sitting on the furniture. You relax it all in it and
Nah.
and everything.
Nah, how much it costs? I need to know. Did we finance this? Did we pay cash? If it came from Rent a Center, take it back.
Hey,
Every
we
time,
do that.
every
We
time a
can't do
Falcons
Rent a
game
Center
come on,
furniture.
you sitting in it, looking at the game.
Hey,
I
L
give a
won
damn.
tonight, y'all. L won
Manipulation.
tonight.
I gives a damn.
Manipulation, bro.
Don't you bring nothing in this house?
Manipulation,
No
bro.
furniture in the
Okay,
house.
so, you know,
we ain't
let
talked
me
about it.
ask
I got a
this.
problem.
She's
Okay,
a
so hold
one-man
on. Let me
army.
ask Eno this. So you said don't bring no furniture in the house. Is there a price limit? Like, can
That
I
ain't what
bring
he
a big
said.
bookshelf
That
in the
ain't what
house?
he
I gotta
said.
ask you about
Look
that.
here. This
He said,
okay.
at least talk to him first.
The
about it. He
house
said, at
has a
least talk to
certain.
him first.
The house has a certain aesthetic, right? We move in this place. We got things set up a certain way. So my expectation to walk in is it's gonna be this way. You can't come and change a whole living room set. And I'm not happy about that. Like how much it costs, where did it come from? Did we finance it? Did we pay cash?
My money.
Oh, we
My
finna
money.
have a problem. Oh, now Joe, wait a minute. Now that's a game
Yeah.
changer. Oh,
That's
okay.
what I just said
Look here.
earlier.
So it didn't cost me anything.
No, I was
Oh,
saying
baby,
no.
this is
I was saying I got a bonus at work and I bought us some new living room
Oh,
furniture.
nah. Your bonus
That's
is my
wrong.
bonus.
Nah, I'm cool with that.
Now, your
I'm cool with
bonus
that.
is my bonus.
Yeah, he cool with
Because
it.
that does not affect the household.
No.
Household money.
I ain't
Nope.
tripping.
You know what,
Because I'm also
It's
not the
equal.
person that's picking out furniture. But all I'm saying is don't be surprising me with this new furniture. We ain't had no conversation. But when you say, oh, baby, I bought this, I got a raise, I got this bonus. Oh,
I'm about to say, why we can't go on a
You know
vacation
what?
with that
Eno,
bonus? I don't need no furniture.
You act like you forgot.
Talk
You
to me,
know
bro.
darn well if you get a bonus and don't say nothing about it, and all of a sudden something new come up in the house.
It depends on what it is. I think it would
What the
depend
question
on
gonna be?
what.
It don't-
See, here's the thing.
Furniture
Is that going to
everybody. The
benefit
furniture's just not for me. I use my
Right.
bonus check to do something for
the
whole house.
household? If my
That's not
bonus
selfish.
now, if I go and
What
buy,
if you get a car?
if I go buy a
See that?
$2,000
See that look right
lens,
there? That's for
with
everybody.
if I go buy a $2,000 lens, not that this one costs $2,000, but if I buy a $2,000 lens or something with my bonus, and she probably gonna be pissed, and I'm probably dead to the wrong. You know what I mean? That's dead to because now if she's been considerate and taking care of the household with her bonus, that's a damn good woman right there.
Hold on.
And I'm
See,
just
if
a
you bought that
selfish.
$2,000 lens,
Don't that
Right.
lens make you money?
because you have a
lens make you
side
money.
hustle of photography,
Mhm.
She gonna have a problem with that. She
and
gonna
it's
have a
making us more money.
Right.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
I can't. That's
Watch
an
out now.
investment.
problem with that.
Watch
Yeah, I
out, not
get
see
it.
that is.
See,
That is.
That's a
That's
difference.
an understanding.
That's
That's an
different.
understanding.
Yeah.
Now, okay. Where it's wrong is if you go buy some new Gators with your $2,000 bonus. You
How's
go
that
buy some
wrong?
new Gators. Because that's for you.
I ain't
The
gonna lie
Gators
to
are
you.
for you.
No,
You ain't even
Listen.
considering her at all. You ain't considering that
Listen,
woman at
now,
all.
I mean,
You
if
wanna
we
look
both,
good.
if we
Where's the
both is
communication
making,
in this relationship? I need communication all the time.
the only
gotta work.
speculation with that would be is for me, if we both making six figures together, like alone, like she got her six, I got my six, we got a
Yeah.
that's totally different. I'll be like, oh yeah, that's nice, babe. Cause when I get my bonus, I might go buy this.
A boat.
80-inch screen TV.
Right.
Or
That's
this
it.
brand new $80,000 truck or something. Don't be mad at me.
So that's when the communication piece. See, that's why in the beginning you got to establish communication from the jump.
Oh,
That's why I'm gonna tell you who I am, what I do. I'm gonna tell you my expectation of you. I need this damn toilet tissue like this, and I need, you know what I'm saying? I need all my little stuff the way I need it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm particular. But you know that, so you know you've accepted me for that. But if we ain't having these conversations, man, and you just go out and you're just doing just wild stuff off the cuff, that might be a problem. But like you say, Smoke, if I got my six, you got your six. We coming to the table like that.
Yeah.
$2,000 ain't then if we both at six figures. That ain't.
I mean,
In
like
the grand scheme of
shoot,
things,
I mean,
that's nothing.
Go get your massage, or get
Right.
do something with it. Fine. I mean, we making money. We good. We straight.
But it's levels to it because if you go and
I
buy,
just want to put some rims on my car. There, don't be mad.
well, now if they Ford Giottos and they cost $10,000 for the set of 24s or 26s,
He made six figures, bro.
You make six figures. Six
It
figures.
don't matter.
That's interesting, man.
Yeah.
Don't
I ain't
matter.
really into rims like that though, so
Yeah, me neither. But I mean,
I'm just giving examples.
but I got
Yeah,
you.
I
Yeah.
get some examples. I might want to get the car wrapped.
He might want to put a couple TVs in the.
May
in
want
the,
to.
in the
May probably
headrest
want
and
to.
stuff.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, new windshield
But,
for the boost in the quarter. I feel you.
Put the stars up in the. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, right. I'm with the show. I like that.
Stars up in the roof.
Yeah, shoot. Maybe go ahead and get that light bulb and put it in the garage finally. Now, since
Why not? We got a little money now. We done made it, baby.
That's what you're gonna do with the money.
How many watts you want? You want
I'm
60
saying,
or
strobe light.
100,
baby,
baby?
you know, forget it, baby. I'm gonna put some recessed lights all over the garage. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna put a disco ball out there so that bad
Why
boy
not,
can listen
man?
everywhere. When you
So
go
if the
in.
light do go out, your headlight will shine on that ball.
Right.
It'll light up everything.
Well,
Like you want them-
however,
one
all
of them
is
blue
on
lights
when
with
I
the
get in there.
The little bug zapper lights in there too. Get that. That's a bonus. The little bug.
Oh, for sure.
Every now and again.
Y'all so
So you ain't worry about no
I'm just lying.
no mosquitoes biting you.
We get plenty of light and no mosquitoes.
No mosquitoes, bro.
Thank you. Y'all just
Come
spoil
in.
me.
Cause we want
Come
your
in with
pretty
your
skin. We don't
flawless
want
skin.
no bumps and nothing on that skin.
None of that, bro.
Have a little mist. Have a little
Just
mister off.
handprints from
When you
smacking.
get out the car, just hit you.
Mhm,
The mister
right.
off just
That's it. From the kneecap down. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
All right, y'all. It has been
Hey,
a
boy.
blast as always in the hangout.
Yeah.
Hey, but we're gonna have to wrap it up, man, because we went over time, but it was a good time as always.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. always
Indeed,
good
man.
time.
Tune
All right, good
in
people.
next Wednesday, everybody, and every Wednesday on the No Pod Just Cash Show, your weekly hangout.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
See
That's
you
a
there.
wrap, y'all. See y'all next week.
All right.
Peace.
You.